Hello, Joey. I know you don't hear me, but I'll talk to you anyhow. You were probably my first boyhood friend. We were both the same age. You were born in December of 46. I was born in November of 46. We were next door neighbors. We probably were came out of the houses and met up with each other, and however little boys in neighborhoods meet each other. You were my friend through all my maturing years up until when I left in 63. We were both 16 years old. I went away to the service and I left my youth behind, but I've always kept you right here in my heart. You left this world, you left us in 1987, and I've missed you being there ever since. We probably would have only had small encounters over our life, but there's something about losing you. You were the leader of the pack. You never had to search out anyone for friendship. People came to you. You were the small, scrappy guy that nobody messed with. And throughout our childhood years, we had all our great little moments together of playing in the gully. Remember our trips back to Shire's too, to get in that cooler and get a soda out. We probably would come over and get you and then see who wanted to make the trek over to Jarvis's farm. Sometimes we'd stop in that little grocery store just to the right of Jarvis's, and we had a quarter. We'd buy a package of hot dogs and traipse our way back into the woods. And there was that one place there where somebody built a fort and clearings and where campfires were already made, and we'd make a fire and get some sticks and eat our hot dogs and pee over the ledge there into that little stream down below. Or we'd end up over in Jarvis's, sneaking up into his hay lofts and playing over there, and then walking back through the pumpkin fields or corn fields or whatever was growing. Then sometimes we'd come over to your house and have to wait for you because your dad had you working down there on that printing press. And we would wait because you're one of the main guys, and we had to wait for you to go do something. We'd play marbles in the back of your house there on the scratch out in the dirt. I can remember at the top of those basement stairs, we'd pitch baseball cards, pitch pennies, have our little games there. And of course, with your older brothers and your dad, there'd be always something going on in your backyard. Remember the rabbit pens. You had ducks. Guys always had cars back there, back on that old tree, lifting engines out. I think you all had car oil in your blood rather than blood, because I know you stayed with the cars your whole life. Oh, what a great family you had. Your dad was a big inspiration for me. Your mother was very loving. The whole family allowed us neighborhood kids to cavort there in the backyard. I can remember when you come home from your trips to the shore, down to the family house, and in Wildwood you'd be shucking clams or eating crabs or whatever up there, and occasionally they'd get a pizza in, and remember them old white cups of beer your dad would bring back from wherever you were getting the pizza. I remember those days. Remember spending a weekend with you down, well, not a whole weekend, but part of a weekend down in Wildwood. We had our house over in the villas, and you guys were in Wildwood, and I came over for most of that weekend and had my false tooth up there and still have it. But I was eating corn on the cob and broke that sucker off. I remember spending time down on the beach and walking the boardwalk. These were our 13, 14-year-old years. Remember lots of things. You go on to St. Rose High School, or St. Rose Grade School, wearing your dark pants and your white shirt. Memories. Playing football, stickball, whatever, out front in the street. Waiting for the Good Humor Man or Mr. Frosty when he came around. We were always playing and doing something. Your years working up at the gas station, we'd come up there and hang out with you. I think it was the golf station. I forget the guy's name that ran that. Your brother Tommy, meeting him out front when he came home from work. Your dad on his motorcycles, getting in the back of a pickup truck I think he also had, and taking us down over to the motorcycle club. I think he had to clean up or something, and occasionally go down there. And he'd giving rides to the kids on the back of the motorcycle, and I think I did it once. It scared the hell out of me. Remember that. Remember you. I always remember you. Remember our last meeting in 1973 over at Larry Gomel's house. Larry, of course, has since joined you. Passed away last year, age 59. But my last encounter with you over there, you and Louie came over to see me. Was home for my grandfather's funeral. But growing up, I missed all your teenage years. I missed your dating with Betty. Gosh, you two were a great looking couple. Betty still is very good looking. I miss being back there to watch your daughter grow up, and now your grandson. I think you'd be very, very happy with how the family has moved on, passed on, and lived their lives. Louie and Vicky, of course, still there in the house that your dad built. Have some picture of that somewhere, your dad finishing that house up. Have lots of pictures. Don't have a lot of the family. Don't have a lot of pictures that I wish I had. But they're all right here. Everything's right there. Anyhow, Joe, I miss you. Hopefully this video here will be seen from some of the family members. God, you've been missed, dude. Well, you all take care. It's Gus from Warding. Bye now.